Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here, and today we have another Pokemon Sword and Shield Wi-Fi battle, and we're using this team from Moonscourge. It has some of my favorite Pokemon to use in Pokemon Sword and Shield, like Lycanroc Dusk, as well as Alolan Marowak, and then it has, obviously, its Trick Room mode with Hatterene, as well as Offensive Sun with Chlorophyll Venusaur. So, it should be fun, and we even have dual screens too, so like we have a lot that we can work with this team. Double G-Max as well, in Venusaur and Lapras, and I guess we'll just see kind of how things do. But yeah, of course, if you guys are enjoying these Wi-Fi battles, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. You do help me out. We're on our way to 248,000 subscribers, as well as 300,000 subscribers at the end of the year. And yeah, let's just get... well, I actually have a sponsor for today, but we'll get into my battle right after that. This Wi-Fi battle is sponsored by Shadowverse, an awesome free-to-play anime card game, and I really want to stress that it's free-to-play. My boy Hamari made it to Worlds without spending a cent on the initial game. Okay, I mean, he did buy card sleeves, but that has nothing to do with the game itself, and that has to do with the fact that the waifu... Okay, it does have to do with the game, obviously. The waifus made him want to do that, but can you blame him? You can battle real-time opponents, strategize, and they just had their 17th card set come out called Fortune's Hand. This has 97 initial cards, with new cards coming out this August, as well as a new mechanic called Rally, which is a new way to activate cards. You really do help me out by clicking the link down below and downloading the game, and let's get right into the Wi-Fi battle. Okay, so like I said, big shout out to Shadowverse for sponsoring this video, and man, do I love my Marowak in this game. Let's see if we can mess my opponent up with Marowak. And Marowak looks phenomenal, especially with Trick Room. I think it'd be greedy if I try and go for Sun and go for that. So I'll get the Sun with Marowak anyway. Maybe Lapras to get up Veil. The thing is, Rillaboom runs Sash sometimes, so it could be bad. Let me see if I can get in. Let me see if I can get the Sun up, because if I can't, because Torkoal's not bad here anyway. Yeah, Torkoal's not bad, and if I can just overheat directly into Marowak, that'd be fine. I'll try that. Because I can also yawn if they go like Cinderace or something. And I can get up Stealth Rock for Focus Sash too. Which I think I will get up Stealth Rock, by the way, if they lead like Rillaboom. Because I'm going all in. Yeah, there's Rillaboom. This is something that I expected. We're gonna get up Rocks here because, like I said, a lot of these Rillaboom leads are Focus Sash. So I want to make sure that when Marowak starts doing its thing, it's beating down the opponent. Like, it's just getting kills. So we'll get up Rocks here. Maybe a U-turn comes out. Knock off, whatever. I don't really care. As a Earthquake in their own terrain, which isn't going to do crap. Yep. And the great thing is I do have the Eject Pack too. So I can overheat next turn and get so much momentum out of the turn. This is why you don't run Earthquake, by the way. You run High Horsepower, or yeah, don't run any ground move. So we'll overheat here. Let's see if they're Focus Sash. This will get me out of here, of course. They are not Focus Sash, so nice. Okay, I mean, I get rid of Rillaboom. Maybe Torkoal can endgame my opponent too. Who knows? Get my Eject Pack right out of there. And it's time we bring out the hat. So, I mean, that is 2 turns of Sun, but I can always reset Sun, if anything, and use Torkoal as a sack for Cinderace if they ended up bringing it. And even just make it so Marowak is in with Trick Room up. There's Porygon. Are they foul play? Okay, they didn't attack raise. I'm going to Mystical Fire first, instead of getting up Trick Room, because they can't freeze me in the sun, which is great. And I want to make sure their special attack is lowered. Ooh, that did some damage. I mean, it is sun boosted after all. That did some damage. And now we'll set up Trick Room. As the Ice Beam again. So I just want to make sure that Marowak has enough turns to win. But I feel like maybe I should just went hard Marowak. I'll Mystical Fire one more time. Waste my last Sun turn. Get in Torkoal. Just because I don't want them doing any damage. It has to be like Hatterene. It has to be like, what's it called, right? Okay, if they Ice Beam again, I bring out Flare Blitz thaws anyway. It's one of the few moves that actually thaw. So I'm going to go hard Marowak now. Depending on how they do this, if they recover first. Because Sun is gone. I mean, if they're foul play, you know? As they go for Thunderbolt. I think they're just 3 attacks, recover. We'll go for Flare Blitz here. And it depends on what their last is. Yep, there's a Trick Room. Hey, this should kill. Like, this should definitely kill. Yeah, I'm about to say. It's about to do some damage, baby. It's time, baby. What's coming out next? Show me. Oh, it's young Blastoise. Ooh. Ooh. I think I go for my Max Phantasm no matter what they do. Let's go ahead and Dynamax Marowak. It's time for you to do some damage. Because they can't Shell Smash in my face. This is gonna, I'm pretty sure this is gonna kill. This is Thick Club boosted. Marowak is way too strong. So if they Dynamax or Gigantamax or whatever, they will live it. But if they don't, they'll die. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can live their hit too. They Gigantamax. Oh, I love the way the mon. Finally, it's gonna hit you with the Hydro Cannons, man. About time. It took so many years. Looks so sick. Like, look how much that does through Dynamax. Look how much that does through Dynamax. They got the White Herb, so we know there's Shell Smash. G-Max Cannonade. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm gonna die. That might hit me too. Not the water vortex. No! I want to say if I get up the sun, I don't die, but I don't know what I do from here. Like, Overeat's not gonna, I mean, I'm gonna die to their attack, but I want to say Hatterene doesn't die is what I say. Mega Saiyan, I think I might have lost to this anyway. Maybe I should just win a hard Porygon first. Goodbye, Torkoal. It's the water. It's too strong. This is like Charizard's, right? So they could technically so right here, technically, they could max guard because that's where the Shell Smash is. And then get the damage on me and then try and beat me with Dark Pulse after. I'm just going to go for Psychic, though. Like, I think that's a play I have to call. I don't know if Max Darkness knocks me out. I don't know if Max Hailstorm is like... Is that a guaranteed KO at 50%? Yeah, I'm about to say, like, I don't think that was a KO. So as long as Psychic picks them off from the percentage they're at... So I think that was a 50-50. If Psychic picks them off, that was a 50-50. Oh, it did. Okay, awesome. So if Psychic... that was a 50-50 because I think the way Cannonade works is just like Charizard's. So it's like it goes throughout the screen, right? It's like it's a hazard. So if they max guarded, and then they could kill me with the next move after with Ice Beam. But yeah, guys, we'll pause it until we find another one. Be right back. All right, so this guy got some threats, man. Woo! But speaking of threats, Lycanroc destroys my opponent. Oof, it does. And I think Lycanroc plus like Hatterene plus Marowak in the back is really good. Because Lycanroc, like I said, just straight up destroys my opponent. Then again, if that is... I don't think that's Water Urshifu, by the way. I think that's Fighting type Urshifu, which is why I'm going with Lycanroc. But basically, I lead Lycanroc because Lycanroc can kill everything. And then, as long as I kill one Pokemon, I think if I get up Trick Room, then I win the game with Marowak. Marowak, way too strong. I'm not going to have Sun on my first hit, but I can always go for Max Flare, get up the Sun, and then my second hit's going to be so much stronger. I have no idea how I got 6 stars, by the way. I don't know what that even means. I almost have all the Dragon Balls. Hey, buddy. How are you? Okay, I'm gonna go Hatterene here because I think a lot of the time these are like Focus Sash lead. I don't know if they actually have close combat. But they might just Stone Edge me immediately. They do go for close combat, okay. It's a no. Doesn't do too much. We'll set up Trick Room here if possible. They go for Stealth Rock and come on, dude. Hey, you know what? We take those. Thank you very much. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for that. Very kind. You're far too kind. We've all made that mistake. I mean, some of us in earlier gen. I think they're counter over Endeavor, so I'm just gonna go for Dazzling Gleam. It hits everything on their team. No! Alright, guys. I'll be right back with another battle. Alright, guys. We got another game, and Rain. Like, random Polydrone on their team is actually very scary. Lapras plus Marowak is extremely good, but they can crit me. I like Torkoal because it guarantee gets up the Sun. And it also deals with potentially Cinderace, Mimikyu, whatnot. I like Marowak because it's strong. And I don't think I can go Trick Room mode here. I think I go Lycanroc mode. And use it to... Because it's either Lycanroc or it's Venusaur. Venusaur is very good. But Volcarona is such a giant threat that I can't bring myself to bringing it. Especially because I'm setting up on Sun for Volk. So I think we go Torkoal. And then try and go a Lycanroc route. This is... They have to be Urshifu though. Rapid Strike, right? I might have miscalculated. I might have picked too early. Like, if I get their picks right, I win. But man, I might have picked way too early. There's Urshifu. Oh boy. His mind is going to hurt. I think I just overheat to get on out of there with my jetpack. I think I seriously have to do that. Oh my gosh, it is Rapid Strike like I expected, but man, I definitely made a mistake. So they taunt me. Oh, okay, good. They're anti-lead. Woo! Okay, them being anti-lead makes this a little bit easier. By anti-lead, I mean like they're like, what's it called? They don't have the best way of dealing with me. Alright, I think I go you and I just click choice band close combat. Thing is though, if they're Jolly versus Adamant, I'm going to lose them on here no matter what, right? But close combat knocks them out if that's not the case. I don't know how I feel about Adamant Lycanroc now. Because I'm 1 point slower than them being, than them Adamant as well, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. Anyway, close combat hurts. So, I still have Marowak. I don't get Trick Room in this game, but like nothing on their team wants to switch into this close combat. Yeah, man. Damn it, man. If I was Jolly, I outsped them and I can knock them out. So now I die to this, which is so whack. I lost this game for sure. That's why I run plus speed natures on fast Pokemon, especially when this mon's around. Damn, man. Okay. I mean, I go Marowak here. Like, I got the first turn right, and the second turn would have been great, but yeah. Max Flare knocks him out. Let's go for Max Phantasm, though. Ah, that's whack. That hurt. That's going to cost. That's definitely going to cost me. Now, if they sack Polito, that's why I went for this instead of going for Max Flare. Max Flare probably would have helped me out versus Polito, too. But, whatever. Because I would have set up the rain after. Excuse me. Man, that would have been That would have been such the best start ever, because I would have KO'd a Pokemon that deals with my team really well. But that's my fault. That's my fault. I'm assuming Politoed here. I guess Porygon could technically come out. They go Mimikyu, okay. Mimikyu's gonna get a huge hit off on me. Maybe they'll click Trick Room for me, like nice people. Maybe they will. At least Marowak looks clean. We're definitely taking it out here, though. Oh, and I brought the right Pokemon, too. Like, Mimikyu checked by Torkoal and a Celerock, and I didn't realize like I was 1 point slow. I mean, I knew I was 1 point slower, but it sucks it came into play. Keyberry? I'll tell you straight up, that is not going to matter. I mean, I need them to mess up here and go for Trick Room. Ah, Phantom Force. Did not expect that. I guess that's the way of wasting Dynamax. It's really nice. Okay, there's no way I live the strike, but I mean, I could try. I could try. There's that. Maybe they'll throw. By that I mean, like, throw their switch out. I mean, they just Gigantamax here, don't they? I can't even go Torkoal because Marowak for sure not gonna live. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's a wrap. Goodbye, Marowak. We hardly knew you. I guess I can overheat crit, maybe, and then that's zero investment overheat, by the way, doing that much. Crazy. Actually, that's 4 investments. I can overheat crit, and then maybe if their last is Porygon, I can yawn them into something. I don't know. I can yawn them and then body press. No, they just say, hey, we're going to Gigantamax here, and we're going to mess you up. That's a good game. I'm obviously very sad about what happened with Lycanroc, because close combat easily would have killed at that range. As a neutral move, it's just so strong coming off of Tough Claws boosted Lycanroc. I think I ended up bringing the right 3 as well. Oh, they're not even Gigantamax, just Dynamax. Okay. This game is still going on, but I want it to end right now. I will let you knock me out, though. No! Torkoal, the overheat! Let's go for Stealth Rock. Maybe the trainer will hit their leg while putting its foot down or something, and they have to go to, like, the hospital. I don't know. I don't have to fight them. Alright, well, good game to my opponent. I guess we can find one more just because that first guy disconnected. Yeah, we will. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we got one. And oof, Marowak looking kind of clean. I'm loving it. I'm also liking the fact that they get up the sun for me, which is pretty nice. I think Lapras is actually like phenomenal here with Marowak and Hatterene. Just getting up the honestly, just getting up the dual screens and then Hatterene getting up Trick Room. Honestly, Lapras might just win. But I'm gonna go that route. I'm gonna go Hatterene into Marowak route. Use Lapras to get up the water first on Torkoal, and then go from there. And the main reason I'm bringing Lapras is because they do have a Zoomerl, which is not something I'm actually worried about. Like, maybe I should have actually saved my Marowak to Dynamax, but I think Marowak can kill everything. Like, Poltergeist on Slowbro will knock it out, even if I think Dynamax is. Flare Blitz on Venusaur will knock it out, even if it Gigantamax is. Flare Blitz in the Sun will knock out their Mon, and I think they'll bring Sun versus me too. I mean, Flare Blitz just naturally will be so strong, so if I can use this to get up screens and then just go ham with Lapras early, I think that's the best bet. Because then Marowak just says, hey, I'm going to kill your Pokemon, and you can't stop me. Let's see how this goes. So Zoomerl is their lead of choice. I am just going to go for the... they had to go for Freeze Dry here. As they go for Perish Song. I can't be Whirlpool trapped by them, which is funny. Because I'm Water Absorb. And this is max special attack. That did 4. Now we're just going to go for another Freeze Dry here. Again, because I'm Water Absorb, they can't Whirlpool trap me. And getting that damage off on them early is nice. As they go for Protect. I'll Thunderbolt once. Just because it hits, yep, sorry about that, but I am Water Absorb, so you can't do that to me. So they try to trap me that turn. And then we'll keep Lapras alive and go Hatterene. If they give me a Zoomerl, fantastic. Like, that's less turns for them to annoy me. And if they want to switch, so be it. I'll get up a Trick Room on them. Just because Lapras is so good. And I'm assuming it'd be a double switch there anyway. Togekiss comes out. I'll set up Trick Room in their face in case they don't try and flinch me to death. Because it could be a Super Luck variant too. As they do go for Air Slash. Smart move. They do try and flinch me to death. If I get up Trick Room though, oh my god, Marowak is going to go in. But Lapras destroys my opponent, so... No! So I do get flinched to death there. Again, I still think Marowak destroys my opponent with the hazards up, so I'm going to make the Lapras player here, and I'm going to get up, excuse me, with screens up, and I'm going to get up my screens. So this will knock out a Zoomer if they opt to switch into that. Yeah, this will knock out a Zoomer while getting up a light screen. Nice. Well, light screen and reflect, rather. And I still have my weakness policy, and I'm completely healthy. I'm max HP, and I have 40 defense as well. And like I said, I'm behind the screen. So things are looking okay from this position. Because my Pokemon are looking kind of nice. I'm assuming Cinderace might be their last. So go ahead and give me this. I guess it could be Thick Fat. But I'm assuming they're Rillaboom Stopper. Yeah. So like they're Sap Sipper. That's what I meant by Rillaboom Stopper. Okay, so we get up. I have 4 turns of screens left. I still have my weakness policy. I don't get Trick Room in this game. A little bit unfortunate. Because Marowak probably would have killed everything. Togekiss comes out. Okay, I'm just gonna go for this attack again. As I go for sub. Oh, okay. Cool. I mean, I'm gonna be able to hurt them really bad. They are wasting my screens though, which is smart. And they're leftovers too. What an annoying set to fight. Yeah, that doesn't make a difference. They go for it. I'm assuming their last is like Cinderace or something. So I have a chance to lose this if I get flinched to death. But if they don't flinch me right now, I believe I knock them out with Freeze Dry into Ice Shard. And I am a Lapras behind screen, so I just want to mention that. I want to keep that in mind. Like, I still have Light Screen and Reflect up. But for like one more turn? 2. I mean, best case for me is they miss Air Slash, you know? Oh, they're making sure they completely knock out my screen. They're making sure my screen is completely gone. Matt, freeze dry one more time. Now, if they're no bulk, I believe Ice Shard knocks them out. It should anyway. And that's probably a roll at that point, but they're probably going to try and go for Air Slash flinches here anyway, so I might as well go for a potential roll. I do pick up the KO on Togekiss, good. So I still have Lapras at full HP. The problem is, though, high jump kick from Cinderace knocks me out, so it depends on what their last is. It's Venusaur, okay. Now, let's say I randomly live their attack. Freeze Dry with Weakness Policy probably knocks them out. So I have the right Pokemon in the back. It's Marowak. But I think it depends on if they have Earth Power in their Venusaur or not. Because if they do, they most likely just win. They're obviously going to Dynamax here. Or Gigantamax, excuse me. I doubt I live this attack. There's no light screen up. No nothing. But I want to say Marowak kills them through whatever they have. So, we'll see. I would love if they were Life Orb, though. They're going to knock me out here, whatever attack they go for, yeah. Goodbye, my child. Oh, my gosh. That destroyed Lapras. Absolutely destroyed Lapras. Let's see if they're Life Orb. They're not. I don't know what their item is, but, I mean, Marowak, it's up to you, buddy. Are you strong enough to not only live this hit, but knock him out with Flare Blitz in return with your thick club through Dynamax? I think because they're not Life Orb, I'll live a Max Quake if they do have Earth Power on it. Yeah, I think I'll live it. Like, specifically because they're not Life Orb. No! Marowak! Are you? Oh my god. I have to. See, now I personally have to know how much that did. I'm going to run this calc real quick because I have to know. Marowak. Because I have 216 HP. Yeah, I do. Sure. Let's just make Venusaur the most scary as it can be. We'll make it modest. Not Life Orb. Earth Power. No Life Orb. Get rid of that. Dynamax. Oh, if they're modest, it does 100% min. We'll find out right now if they're modest. Yeah, they are Sap Sipper. They are modest nature. That's guaranteed KO then. Man. Smart playing. Smart playing with their Togekiss. Just to let you guys know, even if they Dynamax, Marowak does 122% min. So I would have still been able to knock him out. Alright, well. I think if they didn't flinch my Hatterene, but that's what Togekiss does. I had a good shot. Because Marowak just came in and killed things. But hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, there were weakness possibly. Hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.